How cool. Thank you, Brooke.
If not Hope, favorite.
Teaching how to use Siri.
Oh my
Ruby.
Getting whoa, I messed up.
No, you didn't.
There's no messing up, babe. I just edited.
Him introducing me to Yankee.
Oh, yes. Grammy. Yeah. Yep.
Shooting ground squirrels.
Shooting ground squirrels.
Grampy teaching me to play golf. Taking a boat on the Rock River.
And was there any funnies?
Funny.
Did anything break down, or did you lose your keys? Or hey, did anybody fall out?
No.
No? Dang it! I got some good stories for you.
Fishing Applegate Lake.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we did break down one time.
You did?
Yeah.
One time.
Yeah,
Are
we
you
did.
sure?
No,
Yeah, we had to row.
lightning.
We had to row all the way back to the dock.
You guys got stuck on the lightning with Ray.
Yeah, that was
Yeah, that
actually
was
the same time.
Yeah, it was lightning. It was the lightning.
And then we tried to get the boat back going again, and it wouldn't start.
So me and Wyatt had to row. He had made us learn how to use teamwork to row back.
Teamwork is the dream word. Okay.
Was it my turn?
Yeah.
I think him walking off the golf course with us girls, all standing, leaving us on the 10th tee all by ourselves. Remember?
That's a good one.
Because you wanted to have your hair done.
Yes, we wanted to go. We get ready for prom.
And he just left you?
He left the whole team.
I'm so mad.
Someone's gonna say
So mad.
Yeah.
But
Gus, you gotta say the canoe story. No.
yes.
Well, I don't know it. You know.
The canoe. Grampy said no getting in the canoe when he left, and I dropped. We were catching frogs, and I dropped the net in the water, and it floated off. So I had to get in the canoe to get the net. And he drove down while I was in the canoe. So I heard to get to the shore, but I had the net. But when I got to shore and I jumped off the canoe, I kicked the canoe back into the water. So it was stuck there for probably 3 months.
This is all of us. We were actually all together.
He was so mad. He drove down.
Quit monkeying
Yeah,
around.
that's what he said. He yelled to us. Yelled to Gus. He actually yelled to Gus when he was standing in the canoe paddling.
How about when the truck broke down?
Ruby and I walked back in the cow.
What?
The truck rode down the field.
Yeah. And
Oh, we were at
Mosquitoes.
the mosquito bites. Oh,
The mosquito bites, and you were like walking in the cow poop,
yeah,
right?
up to our knees.
Yeah.
Still going. Still singing.
I want to hear Joe and Lindsay and
I'm-
My favorite memory was Jim teaching me how to archery hunt in Wallowa.
You spent how long back there?
A full week, just he and I. So I got to hear all of his stories, which were amazing. Some of them I'd heard before. But it was a trip of a lifetime.
Yeah.
he had a CPAP, remember?
Yeah, I had to fire up the generator for his CPAP.
He had a CPAP while elk hunting
Yes.
in Eastern Oregon. Do you have a favorite?
I don't have a favorite. There's so many, but I think that I have a very distinct memory. We were out by a pool, and we were with the golf team, the girls' golf team, and he brought his guitar to every tournament, and he was out there singing Silver Wings, and I don't know, I've heard that song a number of times since November.
Story with him though. Can you talk about when he told you about Grandpa Frank's boat racks, the racks that go on?
Oh, that are up over there in the shop.
That are gonna stay there forever and ever.
Yeah.
So, where were you when he told you about that?
Mare barn. We unloaded them.
And I mean, they just look like wood that you maybe should go put out on.
They were kind of homemade ski wraps.
Well, there's a nest in it now. Chuck said to me, as we're cleaning it out, he said, we can't move
We
this.
can't move.
Never.
This is sacred. And I said, I know.
Those were sacred to Jim.
So Grandpa Frank made them, right?
Right.
And they put them on their car, or whatever, to take the boat. And so they were, I think, his proudest possession.
Okay, Miss
Stacey Jones. You gotta share one. I know you.
I know. I'm going to share for you if you don't.
I have the best memories of going and picking up my great friend in my wheeler for Chelada nights.
Oh, yeah.
Where it was either Thursday night or Friday night. We had a designated day of the week to sit and drink cheladas with friends that we have made in the barn, and that was very important to both of us to be able to drink
So
our
cool that
cheladas.
Stacy did that, included that too.
Okay, do you have another one?
Me hearing a crashing noise and me going and looking in Yankee's stall and him just laying in Yankee's stall.
That blanket attacked him.
And Yankee just, I don't know what I did.
Yes, he fell down in the stall with Yankee.
Putting his blanket
Putting the blanket on.
He got his feet tangled up in the blanket.
And he went. So one of my favorite memories with Jim Smith is growing up. We had a dinghy boat that was maybe this big, maybe that big, and we would go down with that dinghy on my dad's Jeep, and we drive down through someone's pasture that I did not know. It felt like we were trespassing. Down, and we put the dinghy in the boat, and to say that it was tippy does not even describe. He'd get in and I'd get in, and it was just like a wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. I'd sit there and think that I was gonna die. But then we were gonna fly fish out of it.
Oh.
Both of us. Together. Together. In that big of space. And I will never forget, I cast and I hooked it on Grampy's ear. There were no tears, there was no cussing. It
Father.
just was very quiet. And it was after that I didn't do any more casting. He just would get a fish on and then he would hand the rod to me and we were done. The same boat, many years later, college. I fly in, he comes, picks me up, he runs me back to the fish cabin. Oh my gosh, Stace, I gotta get you down on the river. I gotta get you on the river. The fishing's so good. The fish are on bite. Oh gosh, you know. We threw duffel bags up onto the deck. I didn't even go in the house. He gets me down there and he's got it, he puts waders on and he's gonna hold the boat while I'm fishing. Did everybody hear that? He's holding the boat while I'm fishing. Well, if you ever saw Jim Smith in waders in the water, it's a little bit about the story that we were just talking about, the little tips. Next thing I know, Dad's face down. Waders are filling with water. And I'm floating. No oars, no nothing. Nothing. And he's just casual. He's like floundering and kind of dumping the water out. And I'm now 20 feet down the river. But somehow, miraculously, the boat just floated over to land and I lived.